Come in like a fish. Look at it from the view of a fish. Alright, we've got boats. And it doesn't look like there's warships in front. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I can't see that ship, so we're going to have to guesstimate. I'm going to guesstimate like that. We're going to guesstimate something like that. And we're going to be... We're in a good firing position right now. We're in a very good firing position right now. Alright, Skipper, let's keep you on the periscope for a little bit. Because I'm worried that there's a warship right here that I can't hear yet because they're super sneaky. They are sneaky boys. Filled with sneaky. So we're going to keep the periscope up for the time being. We know their course and speed. It's 6.8 and 68 degrees. So I'm not super concerned about that. Alright, that's a freighter as well. It looks like all of the warships might be on the other side of the convoy. Which is good. Ooh, there's a sneaky boy. Which is fine. I can see 2 shots. Ooh, and there's the sea. I knew it. I knew there was going to be a ship. I knew there was going to be a ship. Okay. Let's rest the skipper. I'm going to move forward. Sneaky like. We're going to go down to 20 meters or so. I think we've got enough time to potentially get out of this guy's way. As a matter of fact, I might go speed 2. Potentially we can get out of that guy's way because she's going to roll right over my position. Like directly over us. So, here's my big concern. I have to warm torpedoes and he's probably going to hear that. He's probably going to hear me warming torpedoes. So what we might have to do here is not look for the 90-degree shots at all. I think what we're going to have to do is fire at bad angles or we're not going to get any shots away. Okay, we're warming 2 times torpedoes at the moment. This is almost guaranteed to be a destroyer. So let's see if we can get away with warming a couple torpedoes here. We're just going to have to fire into the convoy as best we can. We can do it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to engage engine 1 just to turn us towards these targets, and then I'm going to fire at 1, 2, maybe a 3rd target here. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do just yet. What are we talking about distance-wise? 6K. It's too much for T2s. It's too much for T2s. Okay, so we are gonna have to wait on the shots. That's less than ideal. So the only thing that can give us away at the moment is our sonar detectability. We're as quiet as we can get. But I need these ships to be closer or I'm not going to be able to take a shot. I'm going to start loading in their values, I think. So 68 degrees. Speed of 6.8 for him. I'm going to do the same for this guy. 6.8 and 68 for that. Maybe this guy too. You know, if you're ever freezing, go stand in the corner. It's always at 90 degrees. Yes, it is. 6.8 and 68. Okay. Nope, that's 58. That was almost a terrible, terrible thing. 68, please. Let's make sure we didn't make that same mistake. We didn't. Love that the skipper is in bed and still giving orders. Like, exactly. Can you imagine, though, like, if you just had to listen to whatever he said and he was just saying nonsense garbage? That'd be super hilarious, actually. I'd be pretty pleased. Still over 5K. We've got to wait. We have to wait. Okay. I think if we were going to get picked up by this guy, it would have happened by now. So, what I'd like to do is turn the boat towards targets and start firing. Engage engines. We're doing 1 knot. Nobody's veering off course. No ships have gone to alarm status. Okay, we might get this done. We might get this done. All right, we've got info in for him. Let's get info in for him, please. 6.8. And 68. There we go. No, let's 58 again. Why do I keep doing that? 68, please. Thank you. Okay, so I can see a shot here, and maybe even a shot here. This guy's a little too far, I think. With an impact shot, that's not going to work. Do you know what? I think we are going to have to go with at least 2 of them are going to have to be magnetic triggers. Because we won't get a very good angle, and since I have the torpedo set to be as realistic as possible, impact shots have got to be basically a perfect 90. They got to basically be a perfect 90. We're going to get tonnage out of this. Looks like Empire, and an NA1. Whatever. That's fine. I'll accept it. We need to get to 10,000. That's a thing we got to do. We'll do our best. We're going to do our best. Fire that. Now, pause that for a second. This guy is 16, about 1700, 32. Yeah. Okay, that's going to work out. Once my torpedo crosses that line, I should be able to fire at this guy. Yes, I think so. Okay. But this shot's going to be a magnetic trigger at 2.5. Let's make it go deeper. Let's make it go like 4 meters. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And then we'll have to redo the distance on this guy, so we won't be off by too much. Isn't the distance 2K? My God, you're right. I was reading the wrong line. Thank you, Rocco. I wish I'd noticed that. That's problematic. Because that was supposed to be set for 2,000. Now I have no idea if that's going to hit or not. I have no idea if that's going to hit or not. Thank you very much. Appreciate the effort, my guy. Appreciate the effort. Alright, let's move this line to this. Please let me just move it. I don't understand why sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. It's irritating. I don't like it. Just want to... Can I just... There we go. Thank you. Now this one is 1792. I was looking at the wrong line for that measurement. I really was. Yep. Anyway. Fire that one. Air reserves are starting to go down, which is understandable. And this guy's going to be basically right out in front of us. It's possible that our first shot might still hit, but it's not the likeliest of scenarios. Plus, I did something... Oh, yes, I know what... So the timing is going to be way off now because I was calculating from 3,200. So this shot is unlikely to hit at this distance. Because we're going to hit this guy a good while before we hit this guy. Good long while. What's going to be the distance of this target? About 360 meters or so. 360. We'll just get ready to tee up with a impact at, say, 2.5 meters. Okay. So we're going to hit that guy. That guy's going to go alarmed. Probably won't hit him now. But we've got a good chance of hitting the guy that's out in front of us if we fire it right about now. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Tagged him. That's fine. But now everybody's going to be alarmed. All kinds of squirrely. This one should hit unless she really hammers the brakes. What we're going to do here is dive and dive hard. We're going to head for the bottom. We got about 160 meters. Let's go right down. Alright. 20 seconds on this guy. She's an NA1. That guy's burning in the background. That's great. This is another impact trigger. It should have very little difficulty. Okay. So that one's dead for sure. That one's dead for sure, because NA1s are made of tissue paper. And we're heading for the bottom. Now, is there any chance that this one's still going to do its job? It's not looking very likely, because she hammered on the brakes there. Yeah, we're going to coast by this one. Oh, if only we had Lutz for it. Only we had Lutz, but we don't have them yet. So, unfortunately, she hit her brakes entirely too hard for that torpedo to hit. Close, man. It was pretty close. It was within 150 meters or so, I think. Actually, you know what I might do here? It's going to be a while until they can figure out where I am. So, we're going to drive forward hard and see if we can take this target out with a cowboy shot. With a cowboy shot, although we don't actually have any torpedoes loaded, which is problematic to say the least. So, let's try to do that. Let's throw a T2 in there. Give you all the help you want, Mr. Pixel. Let's throw a T2 in there with all the help you want. And we're going to drive at this guy and see if we can take him out as well. Alright, the enemy escorts are going all kinds the wrong way, which is perfect for us, actually. That's actually super good. Okay. Looking at another Empire, which is fine. Alright, we're going to want to stop the boat here. We don't really want to get too close, because we won't be able to get the torpedo to arm. Minimum range, it's about 220 meters, Cotton. About 220. I used to believe it was more like 250, but I have taken shots at, say, 230, and they've managed to detonate, so, you know, your mileage may vary kind of thing there, but it seems to be 220, thereabouts. Alright, so this ship is probably doing about 6 knots. She's about 400 meters away. And she's on a tack of something to the tune of 85 degrees at the moment. So let's go ahead and warm this here torpedo. Let's... The angle's terrible. Let's go magnetic at 4 meters again. So that worked really well on the last one. We're gonna get ready to shoot this. Let's take the shot. About 10 seconds. 220, 221. Yeah, exactly. Whatever it takes. Whatever you gotta do. Easy. Easy. And... fire it. Fire that torp, please. Might as well just go over here, I guess. And our little Empire friend should be having a visitor soon. See if we can chase down the torpedo. Torpedo. Is that you? I think that's Torpedo Bubbles right over there. It is. It is Torpedo Bubbles. Come in like a fish. Look at it from the view of a fish. Should be good here. The Shine Eye. Shine Eye. There it is. Right in the middle. Not bad. Not bad. With any luck, she'll burn down. I really hope she'll burn down. Like, very, very much so. At the same time, we're going to set a course in this direction. If we have to give her the rear tube, that's what we'll do. We might have to give this one the rear tube if she refuses to go down by herself. Depends on if they get the fire under control, realistically. That's the only thing that could slow us down now. Let's go ahead and warm number 5. Dan, let's go ahead and load a torpedo in the forward, please. Get those T2s used up. Okay. How we doing? Still burning. Still burning. Might have a chance here. I don't want to have to use the torpedo if I don't have to. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. That does terrible things to my FPS. Look at this crap. Down below 30. Oh. Hey, she's abandoned and burning. We don't have to shoot that one again. Awesome. Okay. Where are the warships? They're going in the wrong direction. So here's what I'd like to do. I'd like to go this way. 2 kilometers worth. Oh, and this guy's coming up behind us. No, we're never going to make it there. All right, let's slow down and start diving for bottom. Slow down and start diving for bottom, because like if this guy wasn't behind us, we might be able to run at these ships, but that's not going to work out very well. That's not going to work out very well. We'll just dive for bottom, which is somewhere around the 170 meter mark, which is a little dangerous, honestly, but I think it'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. Let's get him back in bed. I wonder... We've got still less than 3 meters water in the boat, so we're not super concerned about that. Okay, I think we actually got over our 10,000. It looks like my objective for the 10,000 tons is gone. So I feel like we might have beaten that, which is great. Alright, I want to... No, I don't really want electric planes. Not yet, anyway. Rear tube the guy at your 8 o'clock. I don't have a ship at my 8 o'clock. My 8 o'clock's over, like... Oh, I see what you're saying. No, this is a warship. We're going to be more than... We're going to be about 2K away, so calculating where she's going to be when the torpedo hits. No, it's not going to be doable. This guy... This guy is an Empire. How far away is she? No, we don't have the time to get back to the surface. I can't bring the boat up fast enough to get a decent angle on him. That's not going to work. No, I'm not going to be able to make that work. If I was around the 80 meter mark, I'd say, yeah, we've got time to get back to the surface, but there's no way I'd get enough time. That boat would be well over here by then, and this guy would be a lot closer. No, I think the thing right now is to evade this warship. Make sure she doesn't find me. And then we'll worry about other issues. Alright, still diving. It's taking a while. We gotta dive into the red here, which is unfortunate. Skipper... Actually, Peds, come here for a sec, buddy. I'd like to know how much water I've got under keel. What's under keel? 12 meters under keel. Perfect, actually. That's awesome. Okay. That's awesome. Let's settle her down, people. Settle her down. Let's kill the engines here. Don't want her moving too much. Grind the paint off the bottom. Don't want to grind the paint. There it is. We're moving a little bit. Alright, we're down to 0. We're on the bottom. That's as deep as she goes. Alright, with any luck at all, no one's going to be able to find us now. There we go. We got a lifeboat right here. Lifeboat right there at our 190. Oh yeah, this is good. This is great. This is perfect. Alright, once that ship is out of dodge, we can come fully to the surface here. One assumes that that boat is now probably far enough away that we should be good. So, let's come to decks awash at the very least. I want to get the electric compressor up. Come to decks awash. Start feeding small increments of air to the crew as we bob up and down. And let's give it a second. Good there. And now let's come to the surface. Here we go. We might actually be close enough to pick up all of these guys, like, without having to move, which I think is really fun. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, and go. Up you go, little boat. Let's get Skipper on observation. We don't want to be caught with our pants down, per se. And while that's happening, let's take a look at these here lifeboats. We've got one here. No, we're not going to wrecks. We're not doing that. We want lifeboats. But I don't know which lifeboat is which. Crap, that's kind of a problem. Oh well. We'll figure it out. Figure it out. What do we got? We got a skipper. Very good. And this one's got no skippers. Okay. So, one assumes that's just this ship. So I'm going to go over to this ship. And we'll pick up some more. Funnel smoke, you say. That would be the convoy that is rapidly going that way. So that's good. Super pleased about that. Let's get closer to our other interactions here. We want to go this-a-wise. With any luck, the game will register that I'm over here now and give me a chance to pick up these lifeboats. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look here. This one. Perfect. We got skippers. Oh yeah. Probably none in the second lifeboat. Nope. Now we'll head for wreckage number 2. Wreckage the third, one might say. Alright, spin this baby around. Excuse me. Bye, you guys. See you later. Got salt? I mean, they probably have more than they can handle at the moment. Realistically, they have tons and tons to deal with now. All kinds of watery salt. Is there a limit? Yes, you can pick up a maximum of 8 survivors. Oh, I just drove right through them. Cruel and unusual punishments, people. Cruel and unusual. Alright, let's stop the boat there. And this one. No skippers. No skippers on this boat. That's less than ideal. Oh well, we'll just maximize the amount of survivors we can take. There we go. Maxed out at 8.